For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, oh hang on. Hey guys, welcome to another player ratings video for FIFA 18. 60 to 41 has just been announced. This one's coming to you a little bit earlier than the previous. If you missed the last one, I didn't upload it till around about midnight last night because I was busy just preparing for the house move. So feel free to check that video first if you want to check out 80 to 61. But today, having a look at 60 to 41. So we're getting towards the higher ratings now. David Luiz is the first in at number 60, and it's a big upgrade for him. From 84 to 86 overall. His pace is actually down. David Luiz is a very fast player, but his pace has gone down this year. But defending is up, physical is up, passing I believe is the same, and dribbling and shot are around about the same as well. But 86 overall, even though his pace has gone down, that still will bump, I think, his overall price on the market because he's a high-rated player and will probably be a little bit rarer. Although, arguably, it could not, but especially at the beginning of the FIFA year, so to speak. I think it really could artificially inflate his price. Sergio Busquets has had, I think, yet another pace downgrade. I will quickly check to see what Busquets' let's have a quick look. What was Busquets' pace last year? He was 87 rated last year with 42 pace. He's now going to be 40 pace. Defensive ability is down 1 as well, and everything else is the same. So pace down 2, defending down 1, overall also down by 1. James Rodriguez now obviously at Bayern Munich, not at Real Madrid. A downgrade for him overall as well. I really enjoyed using James Rodriguez last year on FIFA 17. I'm not sure how good he'll be this year. Presumably still pretty damn good, but whether he'll be as effective as he was last year, I'm not sure. Someone that will be as good as they were last year is Toby Alderweireld, 86 rated this year. Again, similarly with Jan Vertonghen, pace a little bit on the low side, but 87 defending will really make the difference for him. It's kind of going to be, I would presume, similar to kind of like a Barzali type player, someone that's not the fastest, not that good on the ball, but I just say he's great in the tackle. And Barzali excels in the tackle, but doesn't really anywhere else. And it looks like Toby Alderweireld could be a similar sort of player. Karim Benzema is next at 86, 78 pace, 84 shot, 82 dribbling. Another strong player. I'm not surprised to see him be 86 this year, but if he has a great year for Real Madrid, which he has the potential to do, he has the potential to do that every year, then he might just get himself an upgrade for FIFA 19. But I think 86 is probably spot on. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below whether you think I'm right with my opinions, or I suppose an opinion can't be right or wrong, can it? But let me know if your opinions match mine, or if yours differ at all, and which ratings you think EA have gotten right, which ones you think they've gotten wrong. Cesc Fabregas is in at 55 at 86 rated, which is, I'm going to say, the same as last year. It was a walkout last year, wasn't he, Cesc Fabregas? And he was 86 last year as well. Everything is the same apart from dribbling and defending down by 1 on the item face. So other than that, Cesc Fabregas... Oh my god, that is an advert that I didn't want to play. I apologise. No, shut up, Go Compare. Go away. I apologise. What on earth? Screw you, website. Cesc Fabregas, about the same. It's a difficult one for Chelsea players because some excelled and obviously were phenomenal, and others, Cesc did do really well, but he wasn't as heavily involved at the beginning of the season. So you can understand why he hasn't necessarily had an upgrade, but also understand why he hasn't had a downgrade. A player that definitely deserves an upgrade is Isco, 86 rated this year. Pace of only 71 though, which I think is a little bit on the low side. He had, oh my god, how many special cards did Isco have last year? 1, 2, including an SBC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 special items for Isco last year. 72 pace last year, so 1 downgrade. I think that could have gone up actually. I think Isco's a little bit quicker, but he's a centre mid, not a cam this year. By default, obviously, a lot of people were moving up to cam. 83 shot, which is up by 8. 82 passing up by 2. Dribbling's up by 3 to 89 as well. Very much deserving of the upgrade. He and Asensio are incredible. Absolutely incredible in real life and will be on FIFA this year for sure. Harry Kane, 86 rated this year. 71 pace. I don't think Harry Kane's that slow, personally. But 71 pace is what they've given him. 87 shot. Obviously, shooting is incredible. Fantastic goal scorer. Physical's high. High work rate might affect him as well. You might want to wait for an inform, perhaps before trying Harry Kane. There are definitely going to be better options in the Premier League. Alex Sandro is a player that Chelsea supposedly looked to try and sign in the transfer window. Stayed at Juventus and keeps. I say keeps. Might be wrong. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong, actually. Yeah, he was 84 last year. He's actually got a +2 upgrade, although pace is down 1 to 86. Defending up 2, though. Physical actually up by 8. From 76 to 84. That's a big change. Passing up by 2, shot up by 1. I'm surprised his physical's gone up by so much. That is a big jump. High work rates. We'll have to wait and see what in those physical stats actually has dictated that, because, of course, on the physical side of things, it could be physical. It is physical. Could have been jumping, stamina, strength, or aggression. So clearly, his stamina was 91 last year, so his jumping, strength, and aggression must have taken a big jump for his physical to go up by 8 overall. I am surprised with that. One thing that some of you might be surprised at, you may have seen it in the career mode video that I put up a few days ago, that Coutinho is actually a left winger this year, not a cam. 86 rated overall, fully deserving of that rating, but it is going to be disappointing that he's out on the left-hand side and not in a central role. Because if that card was at cam, it'd be incredible. On the left-hand side of midfield, it's really not going to be that effective and won't be that popular in the league or in Ultimate Team, because pace dominates. People are going to choose a lower-rated Anthony Martial over an 86-rated Felipe Coutinho purely because he's not as fast. Which is a real shame, because that card is going to be incredible. If that was a cam, then it would be a go-to for the entire league, maybe even the entire game, but it's not, unfortunately. Rajan Angolan had an incredible season as well. 86 rated for him this year. Very, very nearly 80 rated all over. 78 pace and 78 passing. Has been a go-to and one of the best central midfielders on the game for years and continues to be so. Now, crucially for Dries Mertens, he's now central again. I say again, all of his previous informs were, well, the majority of them were central. He actually had a team in the group stage at left wing, and the rest were all strikers, apart from his first inform, which was a centre forward. He is going to be a centre forward this year. Had an upgrade from 83 to 85. He's now gone on to 86 next season, and that shot is up by 4 from his previously upgraded card. Passing's the same, dribbling up by 1, pace the same, defending and physical also the same. Dries Mertens was unbelievable for Napoli last year. I don't think there were many players that were actually better in all of Europe, so fully deserving of the upgrade. You guys will have to let me know how important a card you think that might be. With the strength in the Belgian national side right now, including this man, Romelu Lukaku, you can now have Mertens at cam, Lukaku in at striker, or even Mertens at striker, Lukaku in at striker, De Bruyne at cam, and Hazard on the left. Because before you'd have to choose between Hazard or Mertens unless you played a 3-4-3. Now you could have Mertens, Lukaku, Hazard, and oh, wow, that's going to be such an incredible hybrid if you're able to do that, or even just a normal Belgian side, considering the strength in that side, in that team, in that nation. Lukaku up to 86 this year. I'm surprised his pace is only 83, actually. I think Lukaku's faster than that. He had 82 pace last year, 82 shots, so his pace is up by 1, his shooting is up by 3, understandably. Physical is the same. In fact, all of his stats are the same on the right-hand side, and everything on the left is up. Passing is also up to 70. So I still don't rate Lukaku with regards his link-up play, so I think probably should have stayed at the 66 passing, but we'll have to wait and see. Had a number of special items last year, of course, and this year started the season very, very well indeed. Deserves the upgrade, had a phenomenal season for Everton. Someone that had a really poor season, actually, was Thomas Muller. He's kept a number of his stats pretty similar. He's had a downgrade. He was 87 last year. His shot is down by 1, similarly with his pace. Dribbling the same. But, dribbling, defending and passing all the same. Physical, pace and shot all down by 1, which subsequently gives him the... I swear, that compare the market. Go compare advert. It's going to really annoy me. You can understand the downgrade. Bayern were linked with potentially selling him on, but they ended up not doing so. But they did, both the player and the owner of the club acknowledged that Muller didn't have the best of seasons. Sami Handanovic, 87 this year, 87 diving, reflexes and positioning. He's a great keeper. I didn't really use him that much last year. If I used a Serie A keeper, it was Buffon, especially the SBC Buffon that came out. So I don't really know too much about Handanovic, but clearly he's got the rating. Whether he performs in game is... I guess depending on whether you enjoy the way that he plays or not. Iniesta, 87 rated this year. He was 88 last year, wasn't he? I will just double check that. I'm pretty sure Andres Iniesta was 88 last year. He was. Only got the team of the year though. Didn't get any special cards, but still. Iniesta, another player that, like Xavi, will continue to be as good as this until the end of his career. 33 years old now, but still one of the best central midfielders in Europe, as is Ivan Rakitic, actually. 84 shot, 86 passing, 82 dribbling. Pace is a killer for Ivan Rakitic, but he does have okay defending. You put a shadow card on that in CDM, he's actually going to be a really, really good player going forward and defensively. David Silva keeps his 87 rating overall. Pace 68, which just really kills him off. David Silva is such a good player on the ball, but unfortunately the pace just means that he's not as usable as you might like him to be. PK is 87 this year. 86 defending on. He was 86 last year. Again, I will just double check. These, of course, are my live reactions to seeing these. He did get an upgrade, actually, from 86 to 87. And the stats are almost all the same there, apart from physical is down 1 and dribbling is up 1. So very similar to his 86 and 87 card in both regards. But he's going to be 87 this year. Marek Hamšík also had another very good year for Napoli. Just had a great year all round, to be fair. Hamšík's going to be a really solid player, although 87 overall for those face stats seems a little excessive. It seems pretty high. Hamšík, don't get me wrong, very, very good player. His stats are up, down 2 for pace, up 2 for shot, up 1 for passing, up 2 for dribbling, up 4 for defending, and up 1 for physical. So I guess you can kind of understand why the overall has gone up by 2, but equally you might have said, why was he 85 rated last year? Maybe this card should be 85, and last year should have been 83 or 84. Yeah, it's a weird one with Hamšík. Some players you see have really high overalls, but their face stats don't necessarily match up with the overall, or you can't really understand why they've gotten that. But there must be a reason, and he is a very good player, so you'll have to let me know your verdict in the comment section down below. But that's 60 to 41. Tomorrow we'll have 40 to 21. And then it'll be 20 to number 1 the day after, which will be Saturday. So for now, that's going to bring this video to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I'll see you next time.